Division A, you've Britain's Empire, Taranis, Rex, Mountjoy, Comet, Guinness Hawk, which is Gary Wilshire's nap. I mean, that's some lineup.
It is. I mean, interesting, really, Taranis Rex. I think this dog, you know, the way he performed at Kinsley when he won the Betfred Jim Crack, I thought he's a Derby dog for next year. This is his first taste of all-age racing. So, you know, he's now 2 years of age, so he's in the big league, if you like. But I think it's a good test for him. I think in Britain's Empire, you know, he's got a dog with terrific early speed. I think he'll do well to reproduce what he did at Kinsley. But, you know, I think whatever he does this evening, and he could win, he's good enough to win, he's going to improve.
Right, let's start by having a look at the runners. This is the only bitch in the race in Trap 1.
Yeah, this is Danielle's Shelley, a recent purchase for owner-trainer Andrew Johnston. Just 3 races for the new kennel, ex-Oxford-based greyhound, 5-to-1 chance in the ring. Ran and won on the big Sunderland night there last month. Britain's Empire will be our next runner. He's a 5-to-2. Well, he's 5-to-2 favourite in the ring. Chris Alsop trains this one for, of course, part owner Neil Britton, the man who Britain's Empire is, of course, named after. The Pall Mall champion at Oxford, semi-finalist in the Scottish Derby and also the Sunderland Classic as well. Knocked out in the second round of the Derby here. But it's not so much that. I think that performance when he beat, I think it was Express Shuttle, up against him in the heat of the competition, the 2 Allsop runners. It was more the Trainers' Championship night. I thought he ran an absolute storming race on that particular night. I think it was behind Boa Paddy. Britain's Empire does seem to run Wimbledon well. Taranis Rex, we'll spot him in the crowd, running out of Trap 3 for Nick Colton, Tony McCann and Roly Woodcock. They had a tremendous night, the boys, up at Kinsley. You had absolutely fantastic. Enjoyed them, and well done to John Curran and the team there. And they'll be looking for more of the same, I'm sure, from Taranis Rex. He does take a step to the right. Certainly he was doing that at Kinsley. It'd be interesting if he does that this evening. It would help Britain's Empire. It might not help Air Force Ollie, but I think form watchers like ourselves will be looking.
Well, this is, of course, Taranis Rex's first all-age open-class race since he stormed through the Jim Crack competition. How's he going to handle the transition, Roly?
Well, I hope he's going to win. I hope he's going to crack out and win, Julie.
Do you think he is good enough to be competing with these sorts of dogs? I mean, he's proved that he could well be.
I think he is. Yeah, I think he's good enough. He might need 1 or 2 races in this sort of company to get there, but we'll see how he does tonight.
Good 28.87 trial here, Tony. Might need to go slightly faster. Do you think he can improve on that?
Yeah, I think he's worth 20 or 30 spots more on his next look round. All we're hoping for is a clear run. I'd liked him to have been inside the 2 tonight. 2's got a lot of early pace, but I think we can handle the track. Yeah, I think we've got every chance.
Good luck, guys.
Fingers crossed. Thanks, Julie.
Got to turn in front then, Taranis Rex, to have any chances. A 3-to-1 shot here behind 5-to-2 Britain's Empire. 7-to-2 then 5 Mountjoy Comet. 9-to-2 for the 6 Guinness Hawk. 5-to-1 the 1 Daniel Shelley. Connection won't hear that being beaten. 25-to-1 for Air Force Ollie. The predictor goes the way of the 2 over the 6. What do you like, Al?
I've got my nap strap 6, Dave. I think there's 5 early pace dogs, 1-to-5. Just hope 6 gets a run behind him. I think he can mow them down on the running.
For the William Hill, the home of betting, 480 Division A, and away goes Daniel Shelley. She leads up early then from 5 racing in second. Mountjoy Comet, who comes across, gets inside the little bitch, who's been trampled upon, and 3 Taranis Rex now finds himself out in front from Britain's Empire in second, and then comes 4 Air Force Ollie as they come down towards the second last bend, and 3 Taranis Rex with a 2-length lead of a 2 in second place, Britain's Empire. A further 3 lengths then back to 4, which is Air Force Ollie as they come round the final turn. 3 Taranis Rex, the winner here for trainer Nick Colton, beaten Trap 2 Britain's Empire in second place, and third Trap 6 Guinness Hawk. Well, all sorts of bother at the first bend. That poor little bitch Daniel Shelley got trampled upon. I'm glad to say she's okay. She's gone down to the pickup, but no doubt she may have a little bump or 2. Let's watch the action again. She flew out of the traps, didn't she? She just knows how to zoom out of the boxes. She showed early pace, and there were a field full of early pace runners, but you can see just trampled upon by Trap 5 Mountjoy Comet. 6 Guinness Hawk got involved as well, but 3 Taranis Rex managed to avoid the trouble, and Britain's Empire won off in chase, but it was Taranis Rex that wins for Nick Colton. Just turned 2 years of age, and goes on to win against these slightly older greyhounds, and wins here for Nick Colton. Connections will be well pleased. So a nice win there for Taranis Rex. Second place 2, Trap 2, Britain's Empire. 29 dead, the winning time. That tells you the story, how rough it was in third for trap 6, Guinness Hawk. Oh, they've enjoyed it. Hi. He just gets better and better for the connections of Taranis Rex. And walking.
Yeah, certainly does. Element of luck in that one, but hey, it wins at 3-1. Shame for the bitch there. Danielle Shelley looked in a really good position. Great start, but Taranis Rex is due. He took advantage of it and he was away. So another great-looking stayers race on its way now. Due off at 9:10. Flash Bandit, Razzle Dazzle Prue, headed on Jason. Catch the Eye with others to watch as well. Should be good. It's next here at Wimbledon on William Hill Puppy Derby final night.
Let's catch up with Darryl Williams again.
Thanks so much, indeed. Well, Nick's with me, and this ground's in flying. I mean, he took his chance there, didn't he? But he's in flying form.
Yeah, he took his chance, took it well. Gap opened and he took it, so you can't knock him for that. It's unfortunate at the first bend, but that's the way it goes in racing.
And of course, you used to train her, the grounded one, didn't you, Danielle Shelley?
Danielle Shelley, I think she got to the second round of the Oaks last year, and through various reasons, she was sold out the kennels. But the ironic thing is, she used to sleep with Taranis Rex. That was paired up together. Perhaps he was chasing her home, maybe.
Fantastic. So they certainly know each other. I'm going to ask you about plans. You're going to say you don't know where we're going with Taranis Rex.
Well, we've sort of penciled in maybe the Yarmouth Derby, and I think that's where it stops. Until we get home and see how he is, it should be fine, so we probably will go there. Okay,
that's fair enough. Now, Tony, tell us about Kinsley, because I understand they chucked you out eventually about 2-ish, when all the food had gone, or maybe not.
Well, I can't remember after about 1:30 in the morning, so you'd have to speak to Roly from that time on. But yeah, no, we had a fantastic night down there, you know. The hospitality was great, and Sky, you guys looked after us till the early hours of the morning. I can only say thank you ever so much. Best night we've had in our racing history, I think, is it not, Ro?
Well, it's turned out to be a good night here tonight, is it, Roly? The sprinter ran all right, third, and obviously a winner here.
Yeah, got to be pleased with third. As Nick said last time, we never intended sprinting him, but he got a bruised toe, actually, at Kinsley when he won there. So he was off a few days, so Nick decided to bring him back for another sprint. I saw her against Jimmy Lolley. I was a bit worried about that. But no, he's run well, hasn't he?
Well, this fella's, you know, he's winning races for fun, isn't he, Taranis Rex?
He is at the moment. As he said, he took his chance, and he's took his chance well. Hopefully there'll be more to come.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Well, Tony McCann was a bit generous thanking Sky. It was actually Hobbsy. He's the playboy in our team. I was back in the West Midlands before they left the bar. Good night,
Yeah, someone had to prop the bar up with them, and they were celebrating. There was a few others as well, so I think John Turner was involved as well at some point as well. So yeah,
we'll get on with the show. That's enough, Hobbsy. There were three.
You brought it up.
There were 3 semi-finals for the William Hill Puppy Derby competition. They were run last Saturday, and of course, as usual, when there's 3, it's the first 2 in each race that gets through to tonight's final.